Hey, what is up YouTube? I'm back again with another review. Today I'm going to be showing you guys how to install the Tremco anti-theft system in your Ford Crown Victoria police Interceptor. This will fit in the civilian models too. It'll probably fit in the Grand Marquis as well, and maybe even the town car, but it'll for sure fit the Crown Victoria. This particular one is a sealed one. There's the part number right there. I purchased this on eBay and was told that it was the state of Texas that purchased it, and it was the Department of Road Safety. And here's the back side. You can see the pull cord option, the foot pedal, how to mount it, and of course the module itself, and some screws. So let's open it up and I'll lay everything out and show you guys what's included. Okay, so now I've got the package open, I've got it all laid out. You get your instructions. This is a very simple 5-step procedure. You have your foot pedal switch with the 3 mounting hardware screws. You get 2 zip ties, obviously your Tremco device, and the covert 3-way switch with the mounting hardware, and of course your connectors and other instructions. How does the Tremco anti-theft system work? When this is pulled all the way out like so, the shift lever is unlocked. This would be handy for when you're taking your vehicle to the shop. Obviously you want the shop to be able to move and drive your car. So you have it pulled out for that, pushed halfway in, the shift lever is locked, and pushed all the way in, the shift lever momentarily is unlocked. So if you just need to hop in, push it in with your hand, put it into gear, and then it'll automatically lock on its own. What's the purpose, or how it works? The Fleet Smart anti-theft system has been designed to lock the shift lever in park every time the vehicle is shifted to park. This allows the law enforcement officer to exit the vehicle rapidly if needed, while leaving the engine running. If an unauthorized person attempts to steal the vehicle, they will be unable to shift out of park. When the law enforcement officer returns to the vehicle, they simply depress the brake and hidden foot actuator. A buzzer will sound letting them know that they can pull the shift lever out of park. They also have the option of pushing on the momentary function of the 3-way covert hand switch. That is this right here mounted under the steering wheel, while depressing the brake. This sounds the buzzer and releases the shift lever also. The system can be completely turned off by pulling back on the 3-way covert hand switch. This renders the vehicle back to the original operation for civilian. Yesterday I installed my secure idle, and now today I installed this. I really am glad to have these extra layers of protection or security for my vehicle. There's always some moron who's going to comment and say, well, you know, at the end of the day, they could just take your car if they want to bad enough. And to that I say, yes, I know that. But to that person, I ask, do you still lock your front door at night? Do you still lock your car doors? Because with that logic, or lack of, then you shouldn't use any locks or security devices at all. So yes, they could still steal the vehicle with the Tremco and the secure idle, but it's definitely going to make it 1,000 times harder for. Okay, beginning the process of installation of the Tremco anti-theft system. Here is step 1. Remove the plastic cover just below the ignition switch. There are 3 5.5mm or 732 screws that need to be removed. Run both wire harness up over the lower dash panel and out the space below the steering column. So we're going to be removing this, and then we're going to snake the wires and module past this trim, we're not going to remove this lower trim, and then the module is going to hang down under here. So let's do that right now. Now we're just going to jimmy this off. Okay, so that's step 1 is complete. Now step 2. Remove the green plug from the vehicle solenoid and insert into the Tremco female plug. I'm going to unplug this green one underneath the dash right here, like so. And now we have our Tremco, so we have our female and then our male end. Plug the car's male into the Tremco's female, like so, and then plug the Tremco's male into the car's female. Okay, like so. Step 3. Mount the covert 3-way switch to the underside of the plastic cover with the self-tapping screws provided. Do not use a power driver. A hand driver will prevent the screws from stripping. Keep in mind that the switch will be operated with the left hand, so mount the switch as far left as practical. So here's the trim that we'll be mounting to, and here's the switch, or the covert 3-way switch. So I'm going to mount mine. It's going to cover that top screw hole just a little bit. It's going to be a pain to have to install and remove this, but I want all 8 screws to have as much contact with the piece of trim as I can, whereas if I mounted it down here, it's so curved that not all the screws would fit. So let's go ahead and do that right now. Here's the package of the screws that it comes with and the instructions that I'll go over here in a minute. Remember, you want the switch to face out, so like this, not like that. Step 3 is complete. I have installed the covert 3-way switch to the underside of this steering wheel trim. As you can see, I did not use all 8 screws just because of the curvature of the trim piece, and I think that's why they include so many screws or mounting points, is because that they know that you're probably not going to be able to get all of them. So now on to step 4 is just cable tie or zip tie the control box to the forked support structure up underneath this side. So the kit will come with 2 zip ties or zip cables, depending on what you call them, and it even has 2 grooves so that they fit. And you can see that I've already attached the foot pedal for convenience, and so it's actually going to zip tie just right up underneath there. So now for step 5, all you have to do is you peel back your rubber floor or your carpet, and then you hide the foot pedal here underneath your carpet or floor, rubber floor. Now it comes with these 3, probably about 1-inch screws, and there's holes on the foot pedal that you screw that into the insulation, not the actual metal of the car. So the screws just go into the insulation. You don't like permanently drill that into your floorboards. But obviously for the demonstration I want to test it out, and I don't want to show you guys where exactly I'm going to hide this. So let's put the keys in. Alright, so my foot's on the brake and I cannot put it into gear. So now you have to put your foot on the brake, press with your, press the pedal or the switch with your left foot, and then with your right foot, put your foot on the brake, and now the car will go into gear. So I'm gonna put it back into park, and now I'm gonna try and take it out of, so now my gear shifter is locked and just my foot is on the brake. So now I'm gonna put my foot on the pedal and on the brake, and now the car will go into gear. So guys, that is how you install the Tremco anti-theft device. It's very easy, 5 simple steps. I hope you guys learned something. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys have any questions, leave them in the comments below and I'll do my best to answer them. I had to buy mine on eBay for about $140 after shipping. Usually they're used for about $100 to $125. And again, unfortunately, Tremco does not sell to civilians. I thought about trying to use my EMT credentials, but they'd probably be wondering why I'm buying a Tremco for a Crown Vic and not an ambulance. But so that's gonna wrap it up for this one. Again, it's just 5 simple steps. And then of course you just reattach all your trim pieces. And I just wanted to test it before I put everything back together to make sure that it was gonna work. And if you guys have any questions, leave them in the comments below. And as always, have a nice day.